So Vasanthi, I know a lot of you might know her already. She writes under the Dreamer's Destination. You'll have seen her posts, her pieces, right? Long ones, short ones. Thank you, Padu. Thank you. So Vasanthi finds magic in the presence of poetry and has been pursuing this craft for more than 8 years now. Vasanthi has performed in several shows and mostly enjoys capturing feminist perspectives and human behavior around hope, healing, and love. So Vasanthi is an experienced poet, and I'm so excited. Over to you, Vasanthi.
Thank you, Michelle. Thanks to everybody for letting us perform. After these, I think 3 performers, I might as well say I have 3 poems that all spell thank you and just leave. But I do have 3 pieces today, and I'm overwhelmed and I am speechless as everybody has been with all the 3 performers before me. And I'm going to begin. My first poem is called Bravery. Bravery is an overpriced perfume resting on moon-tinted shelves at luxury stores. It smells like roses you pluck without consent. You pull it out at your own convenience and turn it into a magic wand and point it towards women who never wanted to be brave, who just wanted to live and breathe and walk and dance and laugh and speak and learn and think and wear whatever the hell they wanted to without feeling like walking in bodies with inbuilt sirens that are too awake in the deepest of sleep, worrying that you will point your magic wand, cover the filth with fragrance, and either call them brave or tell them that it was their fault that they were sleeping. For you to assume that the truth lies in other places than in the mouths of women who tell is because you know too well that there isn't another place, that there isn't another truth. And that is your deepest fear, that you turn into denial and turn into our bravery. That was my first piece. The second piece that I will be performing is called The Vocabulary of Dowry. It's a prose poetry piece. The Vocabulary of Dowry. The groom's parents say, we expect nothing. Please do whatever you want to, but we expect nothing. They also mean, give her whatever you want to, but nothing is not a respectable option. The brides say, we love our daughter. We will do everything in our capacity. They also mean, how do we send our daughter empty-handed? You would not respect us. What would the society think of us? The grooms say, of course, whatever you like. We understand how much you love your daughter. They also mean, we appreciate you. That is a wise choice. Nothing is never a respectable option. We will pat ourselves for our magnanimity and broad-mindedness later. The groom adds, I don't believe in any of this. It's just our parents, you know, they're from a different generation. He also means I don't have a problem with this. It's just a tradition, you see. The diamond, the gold, the apartment, the cars, the vessels, the furnitures, everything gets on stage to get married. But now you tell me, where does the bride sit? So that was my second piece. And in a second, I'm going to go to my last piece. It's called Invisible. Home is purple, the color of a peaceful war. Home is a good observer, both of his words that are filled with love and of his silence that shimmers with hatred. Home is the only place that feels like home for everybody else within, feels like doors that I can step out of. Home has walls that are thicker. My memory of his flaws safely packed in between. Home has two halves. One of his passive aggression, which is also called it's okay, and one of my silence, which is also called it's not okay. Home knows he never stays. I know too. Home tells me I'm right, but he tells me I'm wrong. He asks me, who do you believe? Me or yourself? Home has nowhere to look and I have nowhere to go. Home would make an excellent murderer. It erases all traces of pain when friends visit. Home is an illusion and he, a magician. Home accepts that it's an illusion, but he tells me he's just another man in love with his wife. Home paints the mirror with his laughter so that I can practice the terror after. Home is often wet with saline water. For how many times would it step into the sea to wash away all the blood that nobody can see? How many times would it let the fishes eat away the wounds that nobody think hurts? Home now knows too well that shooting and blood isn't the only kind of violence. For it also has to do with the definitions of kindness. For you cannot crawl a knife into your pocket every time you hug me and want me to believe that it's love. Home has begun to echo as my marriage has begun to empty. Home might not catch me if I fall, but he'll hold me as I turn invisible. Home does not remember me anymore, but neither do I. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you so much for this opportunity. Thank you so much.
Vasanthi,